CJ, it's been a couple of weeks since we've had a chance to talk Whitworth baseball. Let's jump back a couple of weekends, talk about the conference opening at Puget Sound. Took 2 out of 3 against the Loggers, a team that had come in red hot, having won 7 out of 8.
Yeah.
What did you like best about how we played that weekend?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just being balanced on all facets of the game. We played good defense. We obviously hit, and then we pitched it better collectively that weekend than we have any weekend so far. So I think just for us putting it together and knowing that it was a conference series, it was cool to see the guys rise to the occasion.
This past weekend, you were back in Southern California, 4-game series against Claremont Mud Scripps. We knew it was going to be a tough non-conference schedule going into the season, and this kind of capped it. The Stags took 3 out of 4, but all of them very competitive games. Could have gone either way. What do you like best about how we played against those guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think offensively we were pretty relentless, and no matter what the score was, we always kind of seemed to crawl back into it. So offensively, I thought it was a fantastic weekend for us. I think on the defensive end and the pitching end, that's where it kind of flip-flopped back and forth. But I think the reality of it is we could be down 8 runs and we could still have a chance to win a game if it's early. So I think that's definitely encouraging, kind of looking at this group and the number of options we have offensively to use.
Yeah, you look at 6 errors in 1 game down there. Is that kind of a fluke thing that you just flush, or is that something you look back and say, okay, we need to work on some things?
Yeah, I think both. I mean, the playing surface was really hard, and so there was some uncharacteristic hops that we haven't seen, but I also think that kind of points to a little bit of a bigger issue of like, hey, this needs some attention and some work. So I think there's something that we can learn from that for sure.
We're going back into conference play and will be in conference play for the rest of the season. How set do you feel on where your lineup is now going forward?
Yeah, I'm very confident. I think before we've been mixing depending on if we're seeing a right-hander or a left-hander and kind of just being creative with different options. But I think as we head into this weekend, you'll start to see some familiar faces game after game as we kind of line up for conference play.
And how about for pitching rotations?
Yeah, same thing. I think, again, as familiarity with the opponent comes around and you have more information on who you're playing, and with having played 18 games already, right, you can kind of compare those two things, and then that gives you a pretty good idea of who's the best chance to give you, or who your best guy to give you the best chance to win is.
We're hosting Lewis and Clark this weekend. So talk about being able to play at home for the first time this season. It feels like it's been forever. Also what kind of challenge the River Otters are going to present.
Yeah, I think playing at home is awesome because we get an actual complete week of practice. We kind of get guys on a regular schedule as far as pitchers. Their bullpen days, their rest days are all pretty consistent. And I know the guys are just really excited to be here. And I guess as you're looking at the Otters, they've been playing better as of late. They struggled kind of early. And as far as returners are concerned, they bring back a lot of veteran guys in their offense and in their rotation that have been playing for them for 2 years. So when you look at those guys that have 20 starts and, over 200 at-bats, when you're kind of looking at their collective body of work, those are guys that usually have a pretty polished approach on both sides of the ball. So I think they're going to present a little bit of a challenge, but also excited to have them here and host them here.